Hello everybody, my name is Jerry Emge. I'm a realtor in Southern California with Keller Williams, The Lakes in Lake Elsinore, California. I cover an area from roughly Norco in the north to Fallbrook in the south, and from Wildomar and Lake Elsinore up against the Cleveland National Forest out to San Jacinto. It's about a 25-mile radius around my house in Lake Elsinore. I'm kind of centrally located in that area. And welcome again to the Real Estate Whiteboard. Something's bugging my eye here. I think I got it. But welcome to the Real Estate Whiteboard. In these videos, I present all kinds of information about real estate, buying and selling, owning, and I look forward to sharing that information with you in these videos. I promise to get one video out at least every Thursday morning, and hopefully I'll have a lot more out in between times. So I just like to share information, and hopefully you'll get a kick out of it. I'll try to make it some fun and interesting information for you. Today's episode, I want to talk about the primary factors that buyers go through in making a home buying decision. We all have things we have to think about before we go out and buy a home. So these are a few of the things that buyers go through. I call this the Real Estate Whiteboard, and quite often what I'm actually doing is looking at one of several whiteboards in my office here where I have notes that I've made about the topic for the day, and every once in a while I'll actually have a whiteboard like this that I can share with you folks. So I'll put this up again at the end of the video, but in the meantime, this is what I'm going to be talking about. When you look at the factors that buyers have to go through, they look at interest rates and their down payment capability. Both of those factors weigh about equally in the process. They carry a weight of about 10% each in the 100% pie, if you will, of home buying decisions. So interest rate and down payment carry about 10% each in that pie. So together they total about 20% of the buying decision. Right now, as you know, as I film this in 2020, even with this crazy virus that we're having to deal with, interest rates are at historic lows. So in general, if you can afford a home, interest rates won't be the reason why you can't afford a home. Down payment carries equal weight with interest rates. And in today's real estate arena, there are ample ways to help people out with down payment assistance, both in government and public and private. So in general, down payment's not too much of a factor. It can be, depending upon the type of loan you get. But for example, I work a lot with VA veterans and VA loan people, and they are required to put nothing down. So for them, it's not really a factor. The large piece of this pie, by the way, are home prices. You see, it carries a weight of about 40% in the overall scheme of things. So home prices are critical. And if you live in Southern California like I do and like my customers do in general, home prices just continue to go up. At some point, I'm sure they'll reverse themselves ever so slightly and work their way back down a little bit, but there's no indication that that's going to change a whole lot. So when I talk about home prices being 40% of the pie, it's whether people think they can actually afford the house they would like to buy. So that's where the pricing really comes in. If prices are crashing for some reason, like they did in, let's say 2007, 2008, 2009, that can be bad news on people making decisions to buy a house, unless they're investors or are willing to ride out the downslide, if you will. But in general, it's not that much of a deal, but it's important for the buyers that they keep their eye on the pricing. The next two pieces of the pie, the 20% and 20% down here, 20 and 20, are availability and home finances. Now, when I talk about home finances, I'm not talking about bank loans or mortgages or anything like that. I'm talking about the individual buyer, whether it's a single or a couple or a family or two families, whatever it may be. It's, can they gather together enough cash on a regular basis meaning primarily monthly, that they can afford to make the payments. That's their finances that I'm talking about. So it's the home finances or the financial wherewithal of the buyers. And then the other 20% is availability. In other words, I don't mean necessarily availability of homes. I mean availability of a home that they would like, maybe in a neighborhood that's desirable to them. They may, for example, may have young kids want to move into a particular school district, and quite possibly in that district right now there's not that many homes available that are affordable for them. So these are the primary factors. I'll hold this up one more time so you can get a good look at it without too much of a shadow there or glare from my windows. So you got 40, 20, 20, and 10, 10, totaling 100%. And there it is. So I hope this information is valuable to you. If you want to share it with anyone, feel free to do so. When you see the little subscription button down below this video, hit subscribe. You'll be subscribed to my channel. If you see the little notification bell, hit that and you'll be notified when a new video goes live. And I really appreciate you watching these things and learning some information about real estate. I'm always learning new things about real estate, and I just love sharing it with people. So I look forward to being with you on the next video. And I'll see you later. Here comes a little bit of information about me. See you next time. Bye-bye.